Hello everybody. Today we will discuss about the another secondary metabolites or the resins and resin combinations coming under pharmacognosy and phytochemistry 2 of unit 2 of the 5th semester according to Pharmacy Council of India syllabus. Resins and resin combinations comprise a group of phytoconstituents. But the definition says the resins are amorphous products of complex chemical nature. What are those amorphous products? They are amorphous mixtures of essential oils, oxygenated products of terpenes, and carboxylic acids. These three things found as exudations from the trunk of various trees. The isolated resin products, because why it is called isolated? Because whenever a vivid study is required about the resins, they are to be isolated, they are to be separated out from other substances which are generally present, and they usually interfere with the main product or genuine products. So isolated resin products which comes as an unorganized crude drug. These resins and resin combination, they are coming under unorganized crude drug in the market. They are more or less solids, semi-solids or liquid. They may be transparent or translucent materials containing large number of carbon atoms. So ultimately we will say that they are nothing but the organic products because they contain a large number of carbon atoms. Most of the resins are heavier than water. They are hard, electrically non-conductive, combustible masses, and when they are heated they become soft and ultimately they liquefied. Ultimately they melt. They are produced or formed in the schizogenous or schizolysigenous glands or cavities or ducts as the end products of metabolism. We have seen earlier that in the metabolic process, these are the secondary metabolites or any metabolites, they are nothing but the end products of metabolism. About their solubility, they are insoluble in water but soluble in alcohol, volatile oils, fixed oils, chloral hydrate, and nonpolar organic solvents like benzene, ether, or chloroform. About their classification, resins are classified mostly on the basis of their two important characters or two important features. First one is on the basis of their chemical nature, and second one as per their association with the other group of compounds like essential oils and gums. So first of all, we will discuss about the first one, that is classification on the basis of their chemical nature. What that says, that chemically they contain organic acids, alcohols, esters, phenols, and neutral resins. Depending upon the type of the constituents of the resin, they are classified as acid resin, because here we have seen that they contain organic acid, that is called acid resin, alcohols, resin alcohols, esters, ester resins, phenols, resin phenols, and neutral resins, or they are called, why they are neutral? They are because they are inert in nature, known as resin. This is the spelling, you see the difference of spelling. Now we'll discuss about the first one, that is acid resins. Acid resin, these are the carboxylic acid group containing resinous substances. There is abiotic acid present in colophonic, commiphoric acid present in myrrh, sandaricinic acid present in sandarak, and capavic acid and oxycapavic acid which is present in capaiva. These are all acids, organic acid, carboxylic acid, that is why they are called acid resins. Now ester resins. This group contains ester as the chief constituents of the resins. For example, these are the two drugs, benzoin and storax. Benzoin contains coniferyl benzoate and storax contains cinnamyl cinnamide. These are the two esters, that is why they are called ester resins. Now third one is resin alcohols. Resin alcohols, otherwise known as resinols. Resinols are the complex alcoholic compounds of high molecular weight. They are either found in free state or as esters. Some examples are there, like balsam of Peru with Peru resinotanol. Means balsam of Peru contains this type of alcohol, that is called Peru resinotanol. Balsam of Tolu contains this alcohol known as Tolu resinotanol, and benzoin contains Cia resinotanols. Fourth one is resin phenols. Resin phenols or resinotanols. You see the difference. Here it is called resinols because the content is resin alcohols. Here resin phenols or resinotanols are also high molecular weight compounds which occurs in free state or as esters. Due to phenolic group, they form phenoxides and become soluble in aqueous alkali solutions. As for example, glucoresins. Resins sometimes get combined with sugars forming glucoresins. This is one example. Then fifth one is neutral resins. Chemically they are inert in nature, that is why these inert resin products are generally termed as resin. This is the definite spelling. They are generally in free state or never form esters or other derivatives because they are inert in nature, or that is why they are called neutral. These are insoluble in water but soluble in benzene, chloroform and to some extent petroleum ether. As for example, Asafoetida contains about 50% of RR resin B, gum copal, gotapalsa, colophony and damar. These are the various examples. Sometimes they are coming under neutral resins. Second group of resins in the classification, we have seen that as per their association with the other group of compounds like essential oils and gums. So this simple classification is based on the association of resin with gums and or volatile oils. This is nothing but the homogeneous mixture or homogeneous combinations of resin with other plant products like volatile oils, gums. They are also known as resin combinations because they are combined with volatile oils or essential oils and gums. So according to their association with other group, there are about 5 types. First one is oleoresins. Means resins is combined with oil, that is volatile oil. These are homogeneous mixture of resin with volatile oil. That is why they possess essence due to volatile oil content or essential oil compound. As for example, copoiva, Canada resin, turpentine, Canada balsam, capsicum. These contains volatile oil with resin. Second one is oleogum resin. Resin is combined with oil, essential oil and gum. These are the homogeneous mixtures of volatile oil, gum and resin. These are the 3 drugs, Mir, Asafoetida and Gugul. They contain oleogum resin. Third one is gum resin. Resin is combined with only gum. These resins are naturally occurring mixture of resins with gum. Due to the solubility in water, gums can be easily separated out from resin by dissolving the gum in water. For example, ammonia come. Glycoresins. These are made up of resins and sugars. Previously, we have seen that sugars sometimes they are combined with resins known as glucoresins. So, in the form of glucose. Here, this is glycoresins. These are made up of resins and sugars which are present in jalap and hypomia. Balsam. Fifth one is balsams. These are naturally occurring resinous mixtures which contains a high proportion of aromatic balsamic acid such as benzoic acid. These are the various balsamic acid. When they are combined with resinous mixture, they are called balsams. So balsamic resins like benzoic acid, cinnamic acid. Balsams containing free acid are partially soluble in hot water. For example, balsam of Tolu, balsam of Peru, benzoin and storax. About the chemical composition, we have seen that they are very complex chemical nature because it is combined with so many things like so many compounds like alcohols, acids, phenols, esters. So the chemical composition of resin is generally quite complex. It is a complex mixture of acids, alcohols, phenols, esters, etc. When resins are associated with volatile oils, contains the components like monoterpenoid, volatile oil content. These are nothing but the composition of volatile oils, monoterpenoids, sesquiterpenoids, diterpenoids, etc. The gums which are associated with resin are similar to acacia gum. This is the combination of volatile oil, different types of volatile oils present in or their mixture mix with resins. Sometimes they mix with gums that is associated with acacia gum, which sometimes possess similar quantities of oxidase enzyme. This acacia gum also contains similar quantities of oxidase enzyme. Resins can be of physiological origin, such as the secretions of the ducts. The physiological origin means they are the exudations, they are the secretions of the various ducts. They can also be a pathological products which are exudes through the incisions made on the plant, maybe vertical incisions or horizontal incisions. When the plant part or the trunk of the plant is injured, these exudations comes out. They may be pathological, they may be some having some physiological origin. Then about the isolation, this isolation part is very much necessary in order to study the different characters, different combinations or different things which are being associated with the genuine product. We have to isolate, and various process of isolation or extraction processes are there. So the process of isolation of resin from the crude drug may be a difficult task. Because why it is difficult? Due to the presence of various combinations, because they are not only simple resins but is a combination of different volatile oils, gums, alcohol, resin, alcohol, acid, the esters. So that is why they are become difficult to isolate them out. However, the most generalized technique may be the extraction of the drug with alcoholic solvent. First of all, this is the extraction of the drug with alcoholic solvents. Then subsequently, the alcoholic extract is precipitated by adding large proportion of water. Now, this is a this method of distillation or hydrodistillation. This is a general method for isolating or separating out volatile oils, separation of volatile oils from resins, as for example separation of turpentine oil from resin. Other various methods of extraction, number one is by extraction with alcohol and precipitation with water. First of all, the generalized technique, extraction of alcoholic with alcoholic solvents. Then subsequently it is precipitated by the alcoholic extract is precipitated with large proportion of water. For example, Jolap, Podophyllum and Hypomia. Second one is by distillation for separation of oil. Distillation. Here you have seen distillation or hydrodistillation. So in this case, two drugs are there from which the resins can be separated out, or they can be separated. Likewise, the oil can be separated from resins. The distillation for separation of oil from Copaiba and colophony. By heating the plant part, vacuum, as plant exudates by incisions of the plant parts, by plant from the plant part, from the trunk of the plant, by incisions. These three things can be obtained: myrrh, balsams and asafoetida. Fifth one is by collecting fossil resins like copal and kauri. Sixth one is by processing the encrustations, as for example shellac. Thanks, thanks a lot for watching this video patiently. Thank you all.